Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk to you about sharing custody over my dogs. So me and my ex share our dogs, and just for a bit of background, I found Suki as a stray in February 2016. She came to live with me in my student house with all my pals, and she was brilliant. And then I'd come back home at the weekends to work part-time. So she'd come with me and travel around. Honestly, she's the easiest dog in the world. She'll go anywhere, be happy anywhere, make herself at home anywhere. She's just brilliant. And then Lotus, the little collie, me and my boyfriend at the time got her together. So Lotus has never known life without Suki, and for that reason we don't want to split them up, because basically when I used to bring Suki back home when I was taking her to the vet and things, Lotus would be so depressed, she'd like cry for her, and it just made me and my ex-partner feel really guilty. So we always said if we ever break up, then we'll keep them together and just share them. So my partner and I, well, ex-partner and I, split up last August, September time. We're still great friends now. Honestly, my ex is a brilliant guy. He was such a good boyfriend to me. He couldn't have treated me any better. And he's the most brilliant little puppy daddy to our dogs. I honestly couldn't ask any more of him. He is brilliant. And that's part of the reason why I'd never try and pull wool over his eyes and keep them from him, as much as it kills me when I haven't got them. So when I haven't got the dogs, it is really hard, because I've never lived in a house where there hasn't been a dog. I've always had a dog in the family home. So for me to have no dogs is really crazy, because until April I had my beautiful Weimaraner Misty. I got her when I was 14 from the Great Weimaraner Club of Great Britain, and she really was my rock growing up. She was just the most gorgeous, beautiful dog. But sadly we lost her in April at 11 years of age. And even though I always feel a little guilty, thinking, could I have given her a better life, could I have done more, all my friends and family always reassure me that I gave her the best life I could have. So yeah, I always think I could have done maybe that little bit more. That one hangover day when I didn't walk her, I could have done it. Little things like that go through my mind. But anyway, back on track. So not having the dogs is really difficult for me, because it's just so empty in the house, just not having a little canine pal around there with you. But yeah, what I have to do when they're with my ex-boyfriend is just think, oh, you know, it's only X amount of days till I get them back. Because what we've decided to do since lockdown is we have 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off. Right, so I've got them up on frame for you. So we got Suki here and Lotus. Suki is literally the easiest dog. She's really protective, so she'll bark when there's people around her or the dogs. She never strays off the property, even if we leave the gates open. She's, other than when she's barking at strangers, she's quiet, she's friendly. She's honestly the easiest dog in the world. Before I had Lotus and before I met my ex-boyfriend, she used to come to work with me on my auntie's tanning salon. It was on a main road. I'd leave the door open and she'd just chill on the step at the front door or on a little bed behind the desk, and I couldn't have asked for a better behaved dog. I really couldn't. She's just been amazing since day one of finding her. Lotus, as gorgeous as she is a little bit more needy. She likes play fighting, and she does need, like, I take them on big walks anyway, and so does my ex-partner, and that's one thing that's absolutely fantastic. I know that he'll always give them the walks that they need. But yeah, even when you could take her on a 20k walk, bike ride, whatever, she'll come back and she'll still want to play football with you because she's just obsessed. So yeah, so Lotus needs a little bit more attention. Although saying that, in the heat, she is such a mardy. She just wants to be inside under my bed all the time because she's got her own little den there. But yeah, when it's not sunny, I forced her to stay in the garden with the rest of us. But yeah, so that's just a little bit of background. And on a walk, Suki will just run off. She's a little predator, she'll go. But she always comes back every 5 minutes to check where we are. So I just let her do it because I don't think it's fair to keep dogs on a lead when she's not a dangerous dog and she'll always come back. So yeah, so she does that. Whereas Lotus, she'll stay near you and she'll want you throwing sticks or throwing balls and things. And these two do play fight, but they spend a lot of time independently as well. And for that reason, a lot of people say, oh, well, you know, you found Suki before you met Harry. Why don't you keep her and just share Lotus? But anyone who owns dogs will know that you just can't do that, because even though it might not affect Suki, Lotus would be absolutely devastated without a sister. And I'm sure Suki would be upset as well. But yeah, so even though it's hard work and it's hard on me sharing them, it's just what's got to be done to, well, to benefit the girls, really. If you're in a rocky relationship right now, or you're thinking of breaking up with your partner, if you've got dogs together, don't think that you ending a relationship will jeopardise your future with your dogs, because as long as you've got a good friendship with your partner or ex-partner, then you can negotiate shared custody over them. And a lot of people say, oh, isn't it confusing for the dogs? Are they unsettled? But my answer is, well, look at them. Suki, like I say, has literally always travelled around because I lived in student houses at the time. And Lotus, as long as she's with Suki, she's not really bothered, so they're both really comfortable. And they love coming here, because when I pick them up from my ex-partners and they get into the area, they know where they are and they get all excited and they're sticking their heads out the windows. And it's the same when I take them back to Nottingham. They know they're going to see the daddy, and my ex-partner lives with his friends as well, who are absolutely brilliant with the girls. When he's working, they'll take Suki and Lotus out for walks, and one of them works on a farm, so he's always had collies, and they just love them to bits. And it's just fantastic that they've got this bond with Harry's flatmates, and even though they might not have the space that they have when they're with me, they're still getting cared for really, really well. And it just settles me that even though I'm missing them and I'm feeling lonely and a bit crap, I know that these girls are having a lovely time with the dad anyway. So yes, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about how I share custody with the dogs and what I go through. If you're going through anything similar, then message me on Instagram at YazHub. I'll try and help you out with any questions or worries you might have about sharing custody over your dogs. That's it from me today, really. Like, comment on this, subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you guys very soon. Thank you for watching. See ya!